Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and to today's video. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of cleaning your makeup brushes. Now, it's a bit of a drag, it's a bit of a pain, let's be honest. Depending on how much you use your brushes, ideally you should be washing your brushes at least once a week. If you're using your brushes every day, I'd highly recommend sort of 2 or 3 times a week, to be perfectly honest. But if you're somebody like me who's got an awful lot of brushes, and you tend to use a lot when you're doing a makeup look. Oh, sorry, I think I've got a hair on my nose, there we go. You know, after you've spent half an hour doing your makeup, you don't want to then be spending another half an hour cleaning all your brushes by hand in your washing up bowl. So for Christmas I asked my lovely husband for a little gadget that I'm hoping will really help me in making sure that I clean my brushes more often. Not that I didn't do before, but the amount of grumbling I used to do stood at the sink for ages, and then you've got to leave them on the draining board to dry overnight. Can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered with all that. So I found out about this little gadget, and I'm going to show you the box now. And it is the Stylpro Brush Cleaner and Dryer. There we go. I'm just going to pop it and see if my camera, there we go. So this is the box I got. These retail at anywhere between about 25, 30 and about £50, depending on whether or not you want a limited edition one with a rose gold handle or whatever. But basically, and it even says on the side of the box that your makeup brushes are a breeding ground for bacteria, which can then, if you're not washing them regularly enough, they can help cause spots, you know, irritate your skin. It's really not very nice. And it's also got a couple of little stats on the box here, so I thought these were interesting. 44% of women have never washed their brushes, ever. That's quite a high amount. And also, 34% of makeup brushes contained more bacteria than the average toilet brush. Ew, how gross is that? Easy to see how it happens, because obviously you're popping it on your face, you've got the oil on your face, dead skin cells that you're brushing off as you're putting your makeup on. So it's easy to see how that bacteria can build up, and if you're not washing them and not washing them thoroughly, then obviously they're going to stay on your brush and then you're going to pop it back onto your skin. The whole cycle starts again. Inside the box you get a bowl, which I have handily already filled with water and just a couple of squirts of my antibacterial hand wash. Here we go. You do also get a couple of sachets of this product. It's the brush cleanser. Now it does say, I don't know if you can see down here, that if you're using this, you do not add any water. So this product is meant to be used for things like foundation brushes, where the product that's on the brush isn't water soluble. If, like me, we're going to be trialling out with my powder brushes, if you're just using something that's water soluble, you can use just water and your antibacterial hand wash in the bowl, not a problem at all. You also get a range of different sized adapters. These are rubber, so they squidge on nice and tightly onto your brush. I've picked up one of my big powder brushes, so I'm going to give this a go and see which one fits. That one in the middle there is way too big, so this one here, the next size down, it's a little small, but being rubber, obviously it'll stretch. Now then, I have actually already had a play with this, and I do know that you have to make sure your brush is well and truly all the way into the connector, the adapter, okay? Because otherwise, when you get your other little bit of kit that's in the box, which is your battery operated handle, if you don't make sure your brush is well down, when you try and spin it using this, it doesn't work, and it's like the brush is too heavy, and it just goes, it's not very effective at all. So when you're sure that that's well down, and it's down as far as I can do it, you pop your connector on, okay, and you go, I'm going to try and do this, this could be interesting. So you get your bowl, and it says to make sure that your water is about halfway up your bristles. Now I've probably put a little bit too much in here, and you're just meant to dunk it in. Can you see? Look at that. Can you see that coming out already? It also says to make sure that you don't get any water up into your metal finial, and that's obviously because it'll start drying the glue out, and then your brush will come away and you've lost your brush. So dunk it in for a few seconds, about 5 seconds it says, and then hopefully this is going to work, we shall see. There you go, and then you turn it on, and can you see it spinning around, and you're meant to go up and down into the water for about 10 seconds. Now I honestly think that these brushes that I'm trying to do here, they are my Body Shop brushes, so they are quite large and quite heavy brushes, and I just don't think this little machine is it's not really quite powerful enough for the weight of the brush. But, you know, we just keep going a bit more. So we go in and out, and then we lift it out, but keeping it inside the bowl. And can you see how when it spins the bristles right out? You do that for 10 seconds, and then it should be dry. So that's probably about 10 seconds really. Let's turn it off. There we go. Take it out. I'm going to pull up the connector off. Oh God, they are stuck on. Honestly, look. This is what I would say. This is the only thing. This is the only thing. Oh, I'm getting there. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, there we go. And there we go. That's the brush. Now, it's not completely dry. No, could have done with spinning it a bit longer. But if I hadn't taken the connector off, I could have done that. I could have just popped it back in the bowl, span it a bit longer, and it'd have dried. But that's not going to be long before that is completely dry. Yeah, and that's it. It's done. Literally 20-30 seconds and your brush is done and ready to use again. We're going to give this a little bit of a go with a smaller, more lightweight brush to see if that makes any difference to how it works. So I'm also going to use a brush. This is I'm a bit nervous about this because this is one of my new Cleaner brushes, and it's got a pointed end, this one. So I'm going to see how the machine copes with something that hasn't got a flat end. So let's have a look. There we go. Oh, that one fits perfectly. So I've got that, got my connector, pop that on. We're gonna go into that water again, oops, and then we're gonna, oh yeah, look, can you see that works a lot better? So obviously the larger, heavier brushes, you know, are maybe just a little bit too heavy for this little battery operated handheld thing, but you know, it's fine, it still works, still does the job. So we're going up and down into the water for about 10 seconds, give it a spin around, a bit like we're mushing up food with a hand blender, that kind of idea. That's the action you're looking for. About 10 seconds, then we're lifting it out. Don't know whether you can see that there we go. Lifting it out, spin it around for about 10 seconds, probably about there-ish now. Turn it off, let's take it out, and that is absolutely bone dry. I could literally use that straight away. That was my thumb. No, it wasn't, it was my finger, my knuckle. I could literally use that straight away, not a problem. And look at that, the shape of the brush, absolutely perfect, absolutely perfect. And that's the colour of my water after just 2 brushes. 25, £30, £40 if you can get it in the sale, about £20-ish. I know I did see these in Aldi before Christmas, a couple of weeks before Christmas. They were selling them at £25 for this exact set. If it's going to save me an hour stood at the sink, washing, rubbing my antibacterial soap through all my brushes, do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. Are you having a giraffe? Get yourselves one. Honestly, if it means you're going to wash those brushes a bit more often, I would highly recommend this little gadget to anybody. You can sit there while you're watching TV on a night and do it. You know, it's dead easy, dead simple to use. Like I say, the only thing I would say to you is make sure that when you're putting your connector on, you do make sure you've pushed your brush all the way down. Otherwise, it's not going to work, and it's going to rattle and it's not going to spin properly, and therefore it's not going to work to its best potential. That's it for today's video. I just wanted to share this with you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's given you a little bit of insight, maybe a little bit of inspiration. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe. Tell your friends and family where I am. Comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.